Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mystic Rose. It's so great to have you here with me today. Today's tarot pick a card topic is going to be a really fun one. It's going to be all about your spirit guides. How do they view you and why are they so proud of you? I hope that you'll enjoy. There will be 3 piles to choose from, and all you have to do is choose based on gemstones or images or angel numbers. And you can use a combination of those or either one of those. If you are drawn to more than one pile, there may be a reason for it, so feel free to watch however many piles that you are drawn to. And please remember, if you like today's video, to press that like button and leave me a comment and let me know your thoughts. That always really helps me as a reader to get your feedback so that I can know if you also enjoy this type of topic. Also, it does help the video to get out to more people, so please do press that like button and leave a comment. And if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you be part of this awesome community. If you already are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I do truly appreciate each and every one of you so much. Let's go ahead and get started with our tarot pick a card topic, all about your spirit team. How do they view you and why are they so proud of you? Hello and welcome to your gemstone selection. For pile 1, we have Snowflake, Obsidian, and the number 333. For pile 2, we have Purple Amethyst and the angel number 777. And for pile 3, we have Hematite and the angel number 1111. Take a moment and think about which pile or piles you're most drawn to, because there could be more than one, okay, with messages for you. You can pause the video if you need to. When you're ready, let's go ahead and get started with today's pick a card reading. This is going to be all about how does your spirit team view you and why are they so proud of you? Let's get started. Hello and welcome. I'm so happy to have you here with me today, my group 1. If you chose image 1, angel number 333, or Snowflake Obsidian, you're in the right place. And we're going to be taking a look at how does your spirit team view you and why are they proud of you? Alright, so this is going to be lots and lots of fun. I hope that you'll enjoy. I'm going to go ahead and start by cleansing the energies, okay? And then we can get started. Spirit, please be here with me now. Please help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my group number 1. All about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'll be using the Rebecca Campbell Work Your Light Oracle card. I'm also going to be using the Awakened Soul and Angels and Ancestors Oracle, Denise Lynn Sacred Destiny, and the Ethereal Visions Illuminated Tarot deck, as well as the Morgan deck from the 1970s. So this is going to be a very in-depth look at why your spirit team is proud of you and how do they view you. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards and put these cards out. But yeah, this is going to be all about how does your spirit team view you and what are they most proud of you about. I hope that you will enjoy. Just got a couple more cards here. I like to shuffle on camera, which is why I do this. And I usually shuffle until I get a tingling sensation in my solar plexus, and then I know it's time to stop. Or let's say I get cards flying out. Okay, that's another way that I can tell that it's time, that it's a card that's meant for you. I just heard take a deep breath. Okay, so some of you, just kind of take a deep breath and relax. Okay, everything's gonna be okay. Somebody needed to hear that message. So let's go ahead and turn these over. We'll look at your oracle cards first, and then we'll get into the tarot. So we have solitude, allow, miracles. Wow, allow miracles. We have security, we have autumn, release the old and rest. Deep replenishment, wow. And shapeshifter, okay. These are beautiful, really beautiful messages here. My pile 333. From what I can tell, your spirit guides view you as somebody who's not afraid to go into meditation. You're not afraid to be alone. You enjoy other people, but you're not the kind of person that needs to be around people or needs approval. Your spirit guides view you as somebody who has been through quite a lot. And I think that because of your really bright light that you're omitting, you could have attracted a lot of shapeshifter types of people, or like energy vampires, people that wanted to take your energy from you. But you're very, very protected here. And you have released something and released old patterns and broken like family patterns that were in your family for a long, long time, like generations. And your spirit guides are so, so proud of you for doing this, like breaking these cycles, or like letting go of something that was not working for you because it was difficult to do that. And you may have like doubted yourself. Your guides have been guiding you, and you've been listening to your guidance, which your spirit guides are so, so proud of you for always listening and following your heart and your intuition. And here your spirit guides are wanting to offer you a deep sense of like relaxation. They want to offer you a miracle. So expect a miracle. Yes, there's been many setbacks, many stressors in your life, but your spirit team sees you as somebody that has been able to navigate these things, and a burden will be lifted when you take a step back and you see the situation. When you send people light, or you send the situations that stress you out light, and you see it from like the eagle's perspective, your spirit team is so proud of like the way that you can do this, like seeing things from a higher perspective. And once you can like learn to let these things go, you're basically learning little lessons, like little mini lessons along the way as you go along your path in life. Like that's what I'm seeing. Like your spirit team sees you as somebody who you live and learn. Like you know, maybe you're the type of person that didn't always want to like just understand situations or like get over it, because it's not easy to forgive other people. The reason why we forgive other people is mainly for ourselves. Okay, so if you're going through a difficult situation, be this at work with difficult people or friends or even family members, I know that it's not always easy to send light and love to the situation, but do it for yourself. And if you are already doing this, your guides are very, very proud of you. Your guides are viewing you as somebody who, like I said, you live and learn, you learn from your experiences, and you grow all the time. You're learning how to tap into your intuition with that crow symbol. And this autumn is about like harvesting what you have been working so hard on. And whether this is like just a feeling of feeling at peace or at calm, whatever it is that you need, your spirit team wants to give you whatever it is that you need. If it's like you need rest at this time and you just want to be alone, your spirit team wants to acknowledge that it's okay to feel like that. You're going to be blessed in some way with some kind of huge thing that like your heart has been wanting. And I'm hearing the word surprise. So like spirit wants to surprise you. Sometimes you surprise, speaking of surprises, sometimes you surprise people with how comfortable you are in your own skin, is what I was hearing. And people weren't expecting that. I feel like, you know, there were people in your life that could have been trying to hold you back for a long, long time, but they didn't expect that you were going to feel this confident in who you are. And I do send you a lot of light and love, because I know that can be really difficult to go through experiences where like you're surrounded by energy vampires or like narcissistic people, but like, and this could include parents or friends or even relationships. And there have been people that have, yeah, tried to put out your light, but it didn't work. And look at this here. We have Little Red Riding Hood. It reminds me of like the Big Bad Wolf and like the innocence and purity of Little Red Riding Hood and like the childlike nature and that trust. Okay, so I was hearing like the trust was broken, but now it's made you stronger. So your guides are so like proud of you, and they view you as somebody who's strong, like stronger than you even knew. Like you've like superseded even your own expectations. They also view you as somebody who you're not afraid to admit when you make a mistake, and also you're very forgiving of yourself. You forgive, you're quick to forgive, and it may take you a little bit of time, but like usually you can rise above things and situations and have that perspective like the eagle and see things. And like your guides are very proud of you for trying your best to like see things from a higher perspective, even though it's not always easy. And like I'm being reminded of like what Deepak Chopra says about the world is our mirror, and like we can really like people sometimes, like people that treat us bad or treat us poorly, they're just seeing something in us that triggers them. Okay, they may trigger like a jealousy or something like that. But yeah, like none of that really matters, because like with the eagle's perspective, you're able to just like let that stuff go a little bit easier than you used to in the past. Like maybe it's something that you used to ruminate about. Like let's say if somebody at work like upset you, or a family member upset you or something like that, maybe you would ruminate about it for like days and days, or like really maybe it would like change you, you know, on a deep level. But like now you're not allowing it to ruin your day, or like you're not allowing it, you're feeling the emotions and then you're letting it go. So like your spirit team is very proud of you for that. I'm seeing too, like you're getting your passion back, so that's really good. Your loved ones and ancestors and spirit and your whole spirit team is with you, cheering you on. They are cheering you on because you are getting your passion back, which is good. But yet at the same time, I think that you want to maybe like be kind of alone and like maybe not say yes to every single thing going on around you. Your guides are very proud of you for setting boundaries and like taking that space for yourself, so that yeah, you can put your like energy into like anything that your heart wants right now. Like if you want to like do artwork, or if you want to write a book or something like that, like whatever it is that you're passionate about. I see you like cultivating new or hidden talents or hobbies. Like I'm seeing like a telescope. Some of you could really love astrology. Okay, I'm also like seeing somebody here who loves to like wear dark colors, whether it's like dark, like, you know, black or brown or something like that. Somebody who maybe has like a few tattoos. Spirit is saying like ground yourself. You have to do this. And they're very proud of you for the fact that you can ground yourself. You have really reprogrammed how your brain thinks, because like literally I think that the way that you grew up, it was difficult and had some challenges. And you have really been able to overcome these things and like change the way that you think about things, like changing your perspective, and it's been huge. Like you have strategies now that really save like your mental health and have allowed you to grow. And I'm seeing like a big gift with a bow on it, and I'm seeing your guides handing you this gift. And I heard like you are meant to have these gifts, because these gifts are for you, and everything you do, you deserve the gifts. So you have some latent gifts, or some gifts to be explored or discovered. This could be a talent. This could be like a psychic gift, or some kind of talent that you have that needs to be like cultivated, but I do think that this is going to be revealed to you. Some of you are actually, yeah, you're being called to live kind of like in solitude right now, or like I said, like not say yes to every single invitation and stuff like that. Like maybe you just kind of feel like being by yourself, and just know that like if that is the case, it's okay, because you could be in like a phase of deep replenishment or like resting. Okay. Maybe right now it's just like allowing that time to rest, so that when the time is right, it's like entering into like a resting period so that you can like be reborn. I'm seeing like a butterfly, or like coming out of a cave. Maybe in the future you're going to be called to like use your voice and be a teacher and like teach other people what you know. But like right now, maybe it is your resting phase. It says surround yourself with protective energy. You are very protected, okay? No matter if you've been hurt in the past, no matter what you went through that was tough in your life, you are super protected. I heard like call back your energy or call back your power. Spirit wants you to know that. So you may have like a passion for like, maybe you have a passion and love for like design, because I was hearing that, and I don't know why, but I was seeing like somebody working with their hands, doing like lots of crafts or hobbies. So maybe you like to do like different things like that to focus your energies and to calm yourself. If so, just keep doing that, because your spirit guides think that's a great idea. They are orchestrating so much behind the scenes. That's what I was getting. They're so supportive of you, like your angels, your guides, your ancestors. They're so supportive of you, and they have your back. They see you as somebody who, they're so proud of how like your ability to actually put up those boundaries, because I think there maybe was a time in the past where you weren't very, I want to say like, you know, you weren't comfortable with putting up boundaries and like enforcing them, because maybe you were like bulldozed by some people. Like I keep wanting to say like somebody who was like a narcissist or something like that could have like bulldozed your boundaries just for the heck of it. And maybe it took you some time to like learn how to say no, and your spirit guides are so proud of you for like saying no and like protecting your energy. And because you've done this, you're lifting your vibrations, and you're basically living in peace and calm, which is good for you. And it's time to like open up yourself to spirit and open up to new gifts, because I was hearing clairvoyance and also claircognizance. Like these are two gifts that you could really, really cultivate, and it's gonna help you. It's gonna help you along your path. And you really do have the ability to tap into other people's thoughts. I think that you've always been able to do that since you were little. You have a true gift for seeing into other people. I think though that sometimes people know this about you, and that's one of the reasons why like they get scared. This could intimidate people, maybe, you know, and you might, I just noticed this, like kind of like looks like, I know this is not how it looks in the card, or it kind of looks like there's like a light coming from her head. I never really noticed that before. I think it's something in the background, but it looks to me like a beam of light coming down on her head. But like what that tells me is like you've always had this, like your crown chakra is very open, and you've always been able to like receive messages and downloads, but maybe you didn't know what it was, or didn't have a name for it. But like your spirit guides have always communicated with you. You could have had like experiences as a child where like you saw angels or had an interaction with an angel or something like that. Maybe you didn't know what it was, but you're very blessed. I heard blessed above the rest. That's why you have this light, which other people like I said, like either narcissists or like vampires may have wanted to put that out in you, but that doesn't work that way. You rose above all this, which is why I think some people are extremely like upset about how much you've leveled up and how well you're doing. Like you're not just surviving, you're thriving. Okay, and people know that you're gifted. People have always been able to know that about you. And I think that like you've been able to know like when people are playing games with you. But like now I think that you're able to spot it like quicker, okay? And you're able to just be like, no, I know what you're doing, okay? I know that you are trying to like mess with my head or whatever. Like you're able to see it, and that's why you're able to take like the eagle's perspective, because you've gotten so much like higher knowledge or like wisdom that you've tapped into. I want to say like, yeah, Akashic records, or like higher wisdom that you're tapping into. Like you can just go there into the Akashic like that. Like you've learned different ways on how to do this. Maybe you do this just very naturally and you didn't even know what it was called, but like you could get automatic downloads or information just by like looking at people, or when people are talking, you may just like study their face and be like, wow, that person, just something is off about that person. Like I don't know what it is, their energy is off, or like this person just seems like very sad, or like this person, like you're able to pick up things by looking at people, either like photographs, or like you can even look at somebody in person, and just be like, okay, dang, that person looks not healthy. Or you could be like, okay, that person looks like they are not nice. Okay, just different things like that. Your spirit team is protecting you. That's why they have given you this gift, because you are like I want to say like a very divinely protected and special person. And I just noticed too, she basically kind of has like an aura around her that is white. Like it kind of reminds me of like a crystalline aura. It reminds me of like chosen one vibes. Whether you relate to that or not, that's okay. But that's like, crystalline energy is like Christ consciousness. So it's very, very powerful. I think you're very special and very, very protected. I just noticed too, there's a fox in the background. I never noticed that. You could have a lot of like cunning people around you. Maybe like you've always attracted cunning people. I noticed too, there's like people dancing in the background and having fun, and she's just like by herself out here. Maybe you've always felt like a loner. Maybe you've always felt left out. This could have been from a very young age, and I think it's because there's been a hand on you, a blessing. Like I want to say you were born blessed, okay? And you were born different, and people could just notice that since you were a baby, just by looking at you, just by like the look in your little baby eyes, the spark, okay, the vibe, the aura around you, that crystalline energy. That's very, very rare. The butterfly here, signifying that you would go through a lot of changes in your life. And I think that people wanted to push you down. Like if you showed signs that like you were sad or depressed as a child, I think that maybe you were ignored, which if that was the case, I'm very, very sorry to hear that. And I don't want to like trigger anybody into being too sad, but it's like, this can happen. And unfortunately, this may have happened to you, that when you were a kid, you might have tried to isolate. And when you did this, people just left you alone, or they may have shamed you for doing this. Okay, you may have felt very, very like oddball out type of person in your family. You may have also felt like, I want to say like you didn't fit in socially, or maybe you felt socially awkward. You might have wondered if you were like on the spectrum. Nothing is wrong with you. I just wanted to say that because I was hearing that loud and strong from like spirit, is that nothing is wrong with you. You've never done anything wrong. You're perfect just the way that you are. Okay, your burdens are lifted, and they're being lifted. If you have any, your spirit team wants to help to like lift those burdens and send you light. And yeah, basically you're a very, very special person, and a major shift is coming, and the energies are changing. Okay, you're getting more and more support from your team. Your angels, they're all helping you out, okay? Your guides, ancestors. You are outgrowing certain people and situations, and within a few years, I feel like your whole social circle could change. Well, maybe there'll be like a couple of people that'll still be like a constant, but you're making a lot of mental shifts. You're also manifesting really good things for yourself. You're, just like I said before, like socially, I think you're very intelligent, because you know you can read people well, and your spirit team sees you as like this, like you're very, like you're just very unique. Your eyes are wide open. Your third eye is very wide open. I think too that some of these people that have been shapeshifters, or like somebody who was a negative force in your life, I think that you've encountered like past life relationships that you've had to deal with, okay, many times before. And now in this lifetime, you're putting up boundaries and saying no, and you're not allowing anymore. And your spirit guide is, your spirit team, your whole team is like cheering for you. I'm seeing them clapping for you. Like they're so happy for you that you're not letting people push you around, okay? And you're having discernment with people. And as soon as somebody like says something that you don't like, you're like, wait a second, this sounds very familiar. Like, I don't deserve this, you know? And like, you're taking care of yourself. And also, I think too that like, you're so positive and people are loving like it whenever they do get a chance to be around you, even though you may be isolating a little bit more. Whenever you do go out, even if it's just going out to the grocery store, because like everybody's got to eat, right? So like even when you go to the grocery store or you go and get gasoline in your car or whatever you do, like it's the little things. And like when you smile at people, you have such a beautiful smile, and like that aura, your aura is so unique. It's well, the crystalline aura, they say, is Christ-like energy. So it's like very empowering and it uplifts the energy of a space. So even you just being present, you have light worker vibes. Like you can lift the whole energy of a room or a space, and people love your presence. And like the people with a good heart that are out there, they want to like send you light and they want to connect with you. And I really do think that like you've been tested. And since you've been able to put up these boundaries and like protect yourself and learn these lessons that maybe in like previous like lifetimes, it was a difficult lesson for you to learn, but like you've mastered this, and like I'm hearing like self-mastery. So now that you've mastered this, you get to like move up, you know, to the next level basically. I'm kind of thinking of like Spirit showed me like a game, like a video game where you're like literally going to the next level, okay? Like a new timeline, like a timeline shift or something. Like you're going to be having all kinds of people like surrounding you that are very positive, like-minded, okay? People are going to gravitate towards you because you have found your voice, you have found your truth. You are following your heart, you're following your dreams, and you are balancing all of your energies that are inside of you very well. You may have opposing energies inside of you, like masculine and feminine, we all do. And you're just like balancing yourself and your energies very, very well. And yeah, you are also transmuting things, energies, and taking any negative stuff and like transforming it into something positive. And you really have a lot of gifts for this. So I don't know if you have like a lot of Scorpio in your chart. But that's what I was getting, like very transformative energy. And you've had to like have a lot of situations where like you've had to transmute the energy, like, you know, maybe you've attracted, like I said, like a lot of negative people, and you've had to like learn how to take care of yourself in all kinds of situations and like turn it around and like transmute negative energy. But it's like this is something that now you have mastered, so you don't need that anymore. Like you can live your life in peace and harmony, and you can actually like attract positive people to yourself. And so just, you know, claim that and like know that you are stepping into like your best timeline for yourself. When you're like 85, you're gonna look back and be like, I feel like I've lived many lifetimes in just one lifetime. Like it's you've had a lot of experiences so far even, but I feel like when you're old, you're gonna look back at your life and be so grateful for all of the experiences you've had, good and bad, and give gratitude and thanks for everything, because it's made you who you are. And the best part about this that your guides want you to know is that you have learned your lessons well, and you have been so graceful and such a sweet person along the way. And they're just very proud of you. I'm seeing them like hug you. I'm seeing them like a circle of them putting their hand on your shoulders. Okay. You're just somebody who is very at peace. You like calm, you don't like chaos. You are solution based, you're self-focused, you're not selfish, but you are taking care of yourself. Expect miracles though, for sure. Expect miracles. I love that. Okay. I was gonna do some tarot cards and some oracle cards, but I think I'll do a few confirmations because I know that many of you like the confirmations. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. This is just like the part where if you want to keep watching, that's fine. If not, you can exit here. But this is just confirmations for those of you who like the confirmations. Like I might say your birthday, okay, I might say your actual name or where you live or something like that, because this is called the channeling portion. Okay, so we have 11, 2, and 7. So you could have been born in November, which would make you either a Sagittarius or Scorpio, depending on which day in November you were born, or February, which could indicate Aquarius or Pisces, depending on which day in February you were born. Or the number 7 is for July, so that would be Cancer or Leo, okay, depending again on which day in July you were born. Specific birthdays here would be February 2nd, February 11th, February 7th, February 9th, February 20th, and February 13th. And then we have November 11th, November 2nd, November 7th, November 18th, November 20th, and November 13th. Okay, I don't know if I said that right. July 7th, July 11th, July 2nd, July 13th, July 18th, and July 20th for specific birthdays, okay? Or that could be the 2nd, 11th, or 7th of any month, the 9th of any month, 13th of any month, or 18th of any month. And then we have specific signs here for your sun, moon, or ascendant. You could have Cancer in your sun, moon, or ascendant, Aries, Sagittarius, or Gemini. Now I'm going to go ahead and use some letter tiles here. And then I'll go ahead and channel some names, okay? So how this works is I might say your first, middle, or last name. I could even say some family members' names or friends' names. Let that be extra confirmation for you that this is definitely your pile, okay? You can, if I don't say your name, you can look in the letter tiles for your name spelled out or screen name. Or your initials, okay? All right. And you can duplicate letters if you need to, and if everything's there except one letter, it still counts. So I was hearing Gracie, Mackenzie, Kate, Caitlin, or Kat. Jaja, that's an interesting one. Raji, Darius, Darnell, Mariah, Maggie, Andreus, Andre, Tika, Pam, Lati, Marta, Maurizio, interesting, Scott or Scotty, Bonnie, Benny, LaDonna, Leticia, Anastasia, Anise, Capri, Vineet, Vanush, Ari, Joe, Olivia, Sarah, Eliza, Beth or Elizabeth, Lizzie. I was hearing Titi, so that could be somebody's nickname. Tatiana, Kayshawn, Cassandra, Carrie Ann, or just Carrie, Ella, Bella, Belinda, Fifi, Winnie, Minnie, Patrice. I heard Sanders or Sanderson. That could be somebody's last name. I heard Denmark. Somebody could be from Denmark. Okay. Scotland. Somebody could be from Scotland. Also, I heard Ontario, Connecticut. Patagonia. I don't know where that would be, but I was hearing that. Patagonia. Louisiana. Oregon. West Virginia. Ohio. Luxembourg. I was hearing Satterley, so maybe that's like somebody's last name or something, or maybe a city or a place where you're from. Satterley. I heard Trisha and Terrence as well. Torin for names. Somebody here could have like Native American ancestry. Somebody could be from Washington or have the last name Washington. I also was hearing Creeshon, so I don't know if that's somebody's name. Marco. Victor or Victoria. Victorious. Victory. I see MK, and I was hearing like Mary Kay. Somebody could like be a cosmetologist or work with makeup or work in like the beauty industry. Somebody could sell makeup products or give makeovers for a living. Somebody here, I don't know why, but like I heard Rolex. Somebody here could like be into watches or like very expensive watches. Okay. I heard Benavides. That could be somebody's like last name. Somebody here could be a lawyer. Somebody here could be in the military. I'm seeing MD. Somebody could be a physician. Even a physician's assistant, because I'm seeing PA. I heard Bernie and Bertie for names. Meredith as well is coming through. Asha. And also Ashandra and Paisley. I'm seeing cacti, so somebody here could be from like maybe like Arizona area or like somewhere where there's cacti. Okay. Cacti are also neat because they're kind of prickly on the outside, but like inside they give life, you know. I think that maybe that's like a symbol that maybe like you've learned to protect yourself with maybe like an exterior that's a little bit not prickly but like hard, you know, hard to get to know you or to open, you know, to get you to trust because of what you've been through. But like inside there's such a treasure inside of you. That's what I'm getting. Let's see what else, Spirit. We're gonna get the charms too. I just heard Rosemary. I just literally heard the name Rosemary. Some of you could be a Scorpio. We do have the skulls and crossbones here. Somebody could be like a Freemason. Also, the skulls and crossbones can represent change. So it is very possible that like you're going through some kind of change, okay? We have delicious. I think that there are people who admire you and they get excited about like the way you look and your energy. And maybe you're the type of person that doesn't really like all that attention, okay? Because I'm kind of seeing like somebody who maybe is like deflecting it or being like, I don't really want that attention right now. But like you are somebody who's very attractive, and because of that, you have that nice aura. I think that you get a lot of attention from a lot of different people. But maybe like you kind of, like I said, like don't really want all that attention. You have a boldness about you. We have brazen here. You're very, you've become brazen and bold, and you'll speak your truth now, which your guides are very, very proud of you about. It says someone's trying to manifest you. So yeah, I think that you do have some people who are wanting to be with you like romantically, but maybe you're not interested, or maybe you already have a partner. But there's somebody here that's trying to manifest you. Maybe they want to like run into you different places, and or they may want a relationship with you, and you may or may not be interested, but there's somebody who's trying to manifest you, and your guides just want you to know that. We also have 444. I am protected. So I love that, because that's confirmation that you are protected, and just know that, okay? And you are playful. You are playful even though like you've been through some hard things. You're a playful person and you have an amazing attitude. So we have the football player here. You know, nothing's gonna like take down your spirit. You're gonna keep thriving. Like I said in the beginning, you're a thriver, not a survivor. You're thriving. You're doing well. And you have a great attitude. You are protected. We got another charm here that says protection. Swans are for protection. So you are heavily protected. We also have elite. Okay. Like I said, you know, you have that like I want to say like 144 collective like kind of vibes about you with that crystalline energy, and people know that about you. People can tell that you're very special, you know. And we do have the angel here for angelic protection and guidance. Like your angels just want to affirm that you know what, you're also an angel. You're an earth angel, and you are heavily protected, because part of your earth angel journey has been to deal with difficulties and like feeling like an outcast and different things like that. So like the earth angel journey is not easy. And then we have the deer. That kind of reminds me of like innocence. Okay. It also kind of reminds me of Bambi. Some of you may, I don't want to trigger anybody, but some of you may be separated from your mom. And maybe this was by choice or otherwise. If that's the case, I'm sending you a lot of love and light, because that can be something that can be difficult, especially if you've been through something traumatic. But just know that like your guides and your ancestors and your spirit team is proud of you for however it is that you have been dealing with the hardships in your life of like losing people. Even if you're the one who had to put up boundaries with somebody, like let's say you've had to take your space from somebody. If you had to do this, your spirit team is very proud of you for doing this, for protecting yourself. And you had to do this and don't have regret about it, spirit is saying, because you got to protect yourself and anyone who's close to you, because if you're not feeling good or healthy or protected, then your loved ones that are nearby you are going to be affected by your energy as well. So really, like if you had to cut off like a family member or anything like that, don't feel guilty about it. Know that you did the right thing, and you've always been divinely guided, okay? And just don't like look back at your actions and say, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have done that, because everything in your life has been divinely orchestrated. And so live with no regret and always trust your heart. You're doing great. And spirit is sending you lots of love and light. I'm sending you lots of love and light. You're beautiful, Pile 1. Thank you so much for being here. Of course, you never have to, but if you liked today's reading, and if you want to be part of this awesome community, please hit subscribe and join the tribe. I'd love to have you here. Please like this video if you enjoyed and leave a comment. thanks again so much. Remember to watch however many piles that you felt drawn to, because there could be multiple messages for you in each one. And if you need a personal reading, check out my information in my description box below, or visit my website to learn more at www.mysticrosepsychic.com. And I'll link that in the description box below. It's always so much fun to connect with you all, and my prices are super affordable, so do be sure to check it out. And by now you may have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. I do offer 2 weekly readings on there. They are, there's some spicy love readings, there's some beauty, there's some gossip, there's even some very deeply spiritual topics. I have many sides to me. I'm very multifaceted, and I like to do topics of different, like all different kinds of topics. So you get to explore that over at my Patreon. You also get full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library. So yeah, feel free to check it out and look in my description box for more info. And if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on the link in my description box below and head on over there and check it out. It's all about love and romance, and if you enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe over there too. I would love to see you on over there. Finally, I want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers, all of my subscribers, and my channel members and my Patreon members. If you are interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, become a channel member today for only $5 a month. And of course, you never have to, but it's always appreciated. And there's a link in the description box if you're interested. And if you'd like to make a monetary donation to my channel, feel free to look in my description box below. As I said before, it's never expected, but always appreciated. And thank you so much. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take care. Bye. Hi beautiful souls, and welcome. If you chose the purple amethyst gemstone, or the angel number 777, or image 2, you're in the right place for today's pick a card reading. And we're going to have a great time today. We're going to be looking at how your spirit team views you and why are they proud of you. And I'm going to be using several different decks here. I'm going to be using the Denise Lynn cards, the Sacred Destiny, the Awakened Soul. This is another Oracle deck. And Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. And this one here called Angels and Ancestors Oracle. Okay. So I'll be able to dive deeply. And also, it'll be really fun at the end to get some confirmations. So for those of you who enjoy the confirmation segment, you're welcome to stick around. If not, that's okay too. The confirmation segment will include astro dice that may reveal your sun, moon, or ascendant sign. Also, it'll include letter tiles and channeling. And I might say your exact name or a location where you're from. All of these things are just extra added confirmations to let you know, for those of you who like those confirmations, to make sure that this is definitely your pile, okay? I'll go ahead and connect with Spirit, and then we can start. Spirit, please be here with me now and help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my Pile 2 collective about the questions at hand. Please speak through me as you always do, Spirit. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'll start with these ones and we'll just go from there. I like to shuffle on camera, so I'm going to shuffle here. I always get like a tingly sensation in my solar plexus when it's time to stop, or sometimes cards will fall out. And if cards fall out, then as long as it's not like too many cards, then I'll usually take them. I hope you all are doing well. I like these types of readings because they're very eye-opening and informative, and sometimes these types of readings are just really insightful to get a glimpse at how our spirit team is feeling about us and how they view us. So I thought this would be a great reading. and I hope that you'll enjoy. And if so, please like this video and leave a comment and let me know that you're enjoying it. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, and if you'd like to do that, please go ahead and do that. That way you can become part of this awesome community. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We have Earth Guardian. Beautiful card. Really beautiful card. I love it. Wow, another angel. 2 angels. This one is the Direction Guardian. Oh my gosh. You have a lot of guides around you. Angels. Okay. A lot of like masculine energy here. Like maybe you have a real connection with like Archangel Michael. We have Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Soul family. Okay, many of you also have ancestors or people who have that you've been close to that have passed on, that are still with you in spirit, that are part of your spirit team. Some of you may also have animals as part of your spirit team, because I can't help but notice the birds here. Owls could be significant, eagles, lions, yeah, all sorts of animals. We have heron. Okay, that can also, that's like the Native Americans used to feel that herons were a sign of good luck. We also have grounding and gratitude here. So I think I'll put this here. Beautiful cards, really beautiful cards. Okay. So as I said, you've got a big spirit team around you, including animal spirit guides. How amazing is that? I am sensing like a grandmotherly figure as well that is with you. And I am seeing somebody with like a bun, like somebody who has like a low bun, a very low bun, like white hair with like a very low bun. And this is like giving me grandmotherly feelings. Doesn't necessarily mean that this is your grandma, but this could even be somebody from generations going back. Like, this female is with you, okay? Just know that. And you may hear or see her name in the confirmation segment of this video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, what these cards are saying here is that your spirit team is very, very proud of you for taking the leap of faith that you have, because you've allowed them to catch you, and like, you've been brave. Okay, there's been something that spirit was telling you to do, and maybe you weren't sure if you could do it, or if you had the stamina, or if you know, but you weren't afraid to fail. You might have been afraid to fail, but you did it anyways. And your spirit team was saying, we're so proud of you, and we view you as somebody so brave that you took that leap of faith, and we are catching you. Like, we will always catch you, and we just want you to be filled with gratitude. That's like your only job, is to keep being grateful. Be grateful for the positive things that happen to you, and be grateful for any negative things that happen to you too, because it all adds to you and your situation. It makes you so beautiful. It makes you so beautiful. It makes you who you are. Look at all those feathers around her. Whenever I see a feather, it reminds me of loved ones who have passed, who are with us in spirit. So you do have a lot of loved ones in spirit that are with you, that are surrounding you. I'm even seeing like a baby for some of you, like a spirit baby. Okay, and I am seeing like an evil eye. Okay, so I think that some of you are, well, all of you are very protected. Some of you could have like an evil eye ring or evil eye bracelet or some kind of jewelry or amulet that you wear often. You are very protected, and your soul family and spirit guides want you to know that. Your soul family is always around you, and they're helping you to try to meet more of your soul family here in this reality. Your spirit team is proud of you because of how grounded you are, despite how shaky things may have been in the past, or like how you may have doubted things. You may have doubted your own self. But you may have felt lost too, because we do have this labyrinth in the background, and you may have felt lost, but you just kept going, and you just kept trusting. And now you're really spreading your wings. Okay, I'm seeing like lots of birds here and lots of wings. Like, and look at here, she's flying. So it's like you're on your way. You're like, you're there, and your spirit team is proud of you for taking that leap and like for doing this, and you're gonna be so blessed for your bravery and for your trust. I feel like you do notice that you're very guided, and you do know that you're very taken care of by your spirit team. And I feel like they view you as somebody that has a lot of faith. You also have a very ancient spirit about you. You're an old soul. You could have very prophetic dreams as well. You're somebody who could, go to sleep and like see visions of things that haven't happened yet, but things that will happen or are happening on like in other realms. You definitely are somebody who your third eye is very activated, and yeah, you astro travel like to different planes when you dream. Okay, whether you know this or not, like your soul like leaves your body and astro travels at night when you dream. I mean, look at that. So beautiful. And you are healing timelines. And when you're doing this, you are visiting people. You could dream of like people from your past. You could dream of people who've passed on. You could dream of different situations. You are healing in your dreams. You are healing things. And yeah, you're healing timelines. That's what your guides want you to know. So keep following your path, because Spirit has put a path before you and you're walking it. You are in your authentic self. You're not alone. And Spirit is also proud of you for just being authentically you, for staying in your own lane and being just you. Something has healed inside of you. I'm really happy for you about that. Something has healed. It's exciting. Like, I see like light bulbs going off. Like, you've had epiphanies, you've had realizations. You're somebody who's, you're being honest with yourself, and you're healing some really deep wounds that were past. These are like past hurts. You speak with a lot of honesty. I can tell that about you. You're the type of person that you don't like lies. You hate it when people lie. And also you're very forthright. You can tell people some very, very hard truths, okay? You're very good at that. You're just one of those people that's been blessed because of like who you are and what you know at a very deep level. You are somebody that can inspire people. All it takes is either one look or just an interaction with you or specific words. Maybe you're writing these words down, okay? You could someday be an author leaving some kind of legacy behind. Or maybe it's the words that you're saying to people. But like, you are making a difference because you're wide awake. Your spirit guides just want you to know that you're wide awake. Something has healed in you. You're on your right path. And they're so proud of you for being so honest with yourself and honest with others. Like, you have so much integrity. You really have set yourself free, because I'm seeing like a bird that is free, and this says freedom. And it was like, I'm seeing that maybe before you might have felt like you were caged in. It's like now, you're free, and now that you're free, you can be happy. You can finally be happy, at peace, content. And also, it's funny too, because in the beginning I said herons are a sign of good luck. And I didn't even realize we have 777 here, which is it's a lucky number. So prosperity is yours, and prosperity will continue to be yours. You're just somebody that's very blessed, and your guides are super proud of you. Some of you may not have realized how beautiful you are. You might have sold yourself too short. And I mean inside beauty too, not just outside beauty. But like, you're seeing yourself for how you really are and who you really are. And it's just a beautiful thing. Like, you're finally like, it's almost like I'm seeing somebody with like goggles on that are all like muddy and fogged up. And you're taking those off and you're looking in the mirror and you're like seeing your beautiful self for like the first time. Spirit is loving how you're seeing yourself, because that's how Spirit has seen you all along. Like, as a very special, divine, unique person, soul, spirit. A spiritual being having a human experience, okay? You're somebody who can be very influential in other people's lives, and you're a true blessing. You help people in so many ways. Like, I feel like for this group, you may help people and not even know it. Like, you radiate love, peace, like all the fruits of the spirit, like joy, kindness. Like, people really look up to you, and because of your like encouragement, how you encourage others to always like, you know, by even by your example, you're encouraging others to like be nice, to follow their heart, to love themselves. You definitely have earth angel vibes. Okay, I'm just gonna say that you have earth angel vibes, and you're living the life you want to live, and other people are inspired by it. And it, oh, that gives me just such chills. I'm like, I'm excited for you. You're living an authentic life. You are definitely somebody who appreciates art, beauty. You may even like birds or gravitate towards birds of all kinds, like owls, herons, eagles. You could even have a tattoo of a bird, okay, somewhere in your body. Or an angel. You could have an angel. I just got chills, so that's definitely true for somebody. Maybe some of you just got chills when I said that, but I just got chills. You could have some kind of wings, butterfly, I just heard butterfly, or some kind of wings on your body, okay? And that is like a symbol to you. It's very important. It's like you are free. You know, you're finally free, and you've set yourself free, and your guides knew that this moment would come for you. You're liberated, but you're also helping other people who feel trapped. You're setting, like, I'm seeing you literally going up to other people and opening the cage and letting them out and letting them fly. Like, you're somebody who, you're very caring, and because you've been through so much, like, you know how to elevate other people. And so because of this, I think you are an artistic person. You're very open. You could create very beautiful paintings, or you could do some very magnificent drawings, even sketches. You could be a musician even, I'm hearing from spirit. Maybe you like classical music or some kind of like older music, because you do have such an old soul, and I feel like you can appreciate all kinds of music. You also just seem to have like a purity about you, an innocence about you. I think that you're helping people who've been pushed down, because in the past you might have been pushed down, and I'm very sorry that that happened to you. But you're able to help people because of all the things you've been through, and that's exciting. That your guides want you to know, like, they're proud of you for how you've handled all the life's ups and downs, especially like how you handled the difficult things on your path, and like you didn't let it keep you pushed down. You know, you didn't let it keep you pushed down. Like, nobody held you back, and so you don't hold back. I feel like you don't hold back. Something about holding back, like you tell people what you're thinking, and nobody was able to keep you in a low place, in a low vibrational place, is what I'm hearing. And like, because of that, you just soar, you fly, you're flying high, and because you're on this high flying disc, you're so happy. And I'm seeing like you just like uplifting people with your smile and with kindness, and like maybe you're like sprinkling compliments to people, like strangers, just saying like, hey, that's a beautiful top, or like, hey, I really love your smile, you have a beautiful smile, you know, or like you're uplifting people somehow. I'm hearing that somebody thought they broke you. Somebody from your past, sending you lots of love and light for that, because that's very difficult when you have people around you like that who want to break you because they're jealous of you. This could have been a sibling or something I was hearing, or even could have been like just a very unkind person. This person was very jealous of you. They saw that you were kind, and they saw that you were a blessing, and they saw that you were very protected. And I feel like there was somebody who tried to break you, but it didn't work, because spirit was showing me like an image of somebody trying to like break a vase with a baseball bat, but like it was impermeable, like it was not doing anything, so like the person just like gave up and walked away. I feel like whoever this was who tried to break you is not in your life anymore. So I mean, you went through that situation, you dealt with it. that was awful and horrible. And I'm not trying to trigger anybody by this, but your guides want you to know, like, if you did go through something like that with somebody who tried to break you, whether this was a romantic partner or whatever, you got away from that. So you can help other people break free from situations like that. Like, you can be a big asset to other people who may need to get out of relationships like that, whether this is, like I said, romantic or familial type, or even friendship. Sometimes you can attract the wrong types of friends. So, like, you can help other people to recognize when they're allowing misbehaviors and what to do about it. Like, it's almost like you empower people. You help to empower people. And it's almost like, yeah, you have like a gift to read people really well. And you could even teach these gifts to others, like how to be more psychic, or maybe I don't know, like maybe you're a tarot reader and you help other people. But I'm just getting that, like, for some of you, you use your psychic gifts to help other people. You could attract a lot of, like, frenemies and stuff in the past, but, like, I feel like now that you've awakened, you're not really attracting that anymore. Like, it's kind of like it's a thing of the past, and it's just like turning on a light switch and activating, like, you're activated, because I'm seeing like a light switch being turned on. Like, I was hearing like you've been awakened or you've been activated. Oh my gosh, that's very powerful. It kind of reminds me of like light worker activation. Your guides are very, very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. Yeah, somebody could have, when you were growing up, maybe people held compliments back from you and didn't tell you things. So, like, now maybe you're the type of person that you wanna be different. You wanna build people up, because people used to try to tear you down. And maybe that all was meant to be part of the plan, because it helped you to shape you to be the person that you are. So kind and loving and building people up. Maybe if that experience wouldn't have happened, it wouldn't have set you up for being who you are today. So it's almost like being grateful for everything. That's why we have gratitude here. Like, your angels and guides and spirit team, your whole spirit team is so happy and proud of the way that you're so grounded and grateful for everything you've gone through. And, like, this card too says patience. So, like, you're willing to wait. You're not in a rush. And, like, your guides really think that you have a patient personality too. You know that you're a powerful manifester, but you know that you don't need to have things like right now. Like, you're willing to wait for good things. You're very, very connected to, I wanted to say, like, angels, okay? Maybe even dolphins. For some of you, you could even live near the water or be a water sign. There's lots of water in these cards. There is, I'm noticing, lots of sunlight and just beautiful scenery with, like, the sky. You could also have an affinity and a love for the moon, okay? For, like, the lunar cycles. And some of you may manifest with the moon cycles too. You are somebody who you really put yourself first now. You might have felt lost in the past, but, like, now I feel like you're found, okay? You found out how to love yourself, and you put yourself first, but it's not selfish. You're found, though. You found yourself, and now you see how, like, effortless things can be when you allow, okay? It reminds me of a quote, like, don't push the river, allow it to flow. It's a Buddhist saying. You allow life to flow through you, and, like, you allow spirit to, like, animate you, and you really are close to your angels and guides. And again, I love this card here. Yes, you are somebody who it's almost like your spirit team's been preparing you for something big, for some kind of increase in your abilities or something, because spirit has been trying to, like, prepare you in a way with all these things for something big, okay? And you may be like, this is making sense to me, but what else? And your spirit guides want you to know there's something coming up for you. Like, you're a wonderful person, and I would say, like, you're so ascended, but Spirit wants to say there's more to come. Like, there's more doors that are going to be opened or unlocked for you. Because I'm seeing like an image of a key, and I'm seeing like a door being opened, and like, yeah, Spirit is showing me that you have a new door opening to you, and it is exciting, and Spirit has been preparing the way for you. So Spirit is very, very proud of you. If you're a singer, or if you are a writer, you truly touch others on a deep soul level, okay, with your ability to reach people. Somehow, like, Spirit is telling me it's effortless for you to be able to reach people. You can do it so easily because you live from the heart. You could have really, like, maybe you've really been, like, trying to heal your heart chakra. You could listen to, like, Hertz music to heal your heart chakra, or do something like that. But, like, I am getting that your heart chakra is really healing and opening up. And because of that, like, you're opening up new doors, okay? And Spirit is preparing something big for you. That's exciting. So if you've been under stress lately or anything like that, maybe you felt like you were being tested, whatever, just know that your guides are preparing something for your next phase, okay? Know that your loved ones are around you in spirit, and you may even be hearing these loved ones' names, okay? You may be hearing them, or like hear them on TV or on a radio commercial or whatever. They're definitely with you. All right, so, and they're just excited for you, is what I was getting. They're very excited for you for all the, that's what is to come. But they're trying to prepare you for either a new direction or something spectacular. So that's awesome. Let's go ahead and get into the confirmation segment. For those of you who are new, this is where I will do some like astro dice. This is just for extra confirmation that this is definitely your messages. And I know that a lot of people like it and some don't. If you don't like it, it's okay. You don't have to watch it. So if you do want to watch it, let me just explain. I'm going to be using astro dice, letter tiles. I'll be channeling your exact name. If I don't say your name, I might say a family member's name or like your friend's name, letting you know like this is definitely your pile. Also, you could look in the letter tiles for your initials or words that stand out to you, or like maybe you might see your name spelled out. Okay. So we have 18, 5, and 1. We have a Cancer sign, Aquarius, Libra, and another Cancer sign. So now we got another Aquarius, double Cancer, double Aquarius, Pisces. So you could have one of these in your sun, moon, or ascendant. Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, or Pisces, sun, moon, or ascendant. Or you could have been born on the 5th of any month, 18th of any month, the 1st of any month, the 19th of any month, or the 23rd of any month. Specific birthdays would be January 1st, January 18th, January 5th, January 6th, January 19th, January 23rd, or May 23rd, May 18th, May 5th, May 6th, May 19th, okay? Yeah, May 1st. So any of those dates may be specific birthdays. If that isn't resonating with you, it's okay. Let's keep going. Okay, so I'm just going to be channeling names that Spirit, gives to me. I got too many here. There we go. And we'll see what comes through, okay? Like I said, you can look for your name in the tiles spelled out. You can look for your initials. If you see everything except one letter, it still counts. And if you want to, if you need to, you can duplicate letters. I'll just go ahead. I might even say some locations and stuff, but I was hearing Luke right away. Then I was hearing Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. You could have grown up as a Christian, okay? Or maybe some of you still are a Christian. Some of you like read the Bible a lot, or you may even like bibliomancy, I was hearing. I was hearing something about the prophetic word of God. Maybe some of you are very prophetic. Faith. I'm seeing faith. So, many of you have really a lot of faith, okay? And your faith helps you. Your faith is part of what helps you manifest all the exciting things that you're manifesting for yourself. So, oh, I love that. Okay, and your name could be Faith as well. The name Talia, the name Prescott, that could be your last name. Cindy and Kendra, Ellis, Ellen, Sheridan, Annika, Gina. I was hearing Ramsey. That could be somebody's like last name. Joyce, Jolie, Mariah, Jack, Samir and Riley, Tara, Landon, Ramirez. That could be somebody's last name. Domingo, Sparky. Okay, that could be somebody's like nickname. Zayden or Zaid, Zeta, Jada, Jaden, Jordan, Jason, Angel, Dion or Diana, Diana, Wade, Wayne, Dwayne, Coraline or Cora, Stefania, Bridget or Bridget. I was seeing like an image in my mind of like Saint Bridget. Some of you could have been brought up Catholic. Okay. The name Sasha, Dasha. I love that name. So pretty. And I don't know why I was hearing Doja Cat, but somebody here could be a fan of Doja Cat. Okay. Somebody could be from Tennessee, because I was hearing Tennessee. And the name Christopher, because I was hearing Chris Stapleton. Some of you, maybe you really like Chris Stapleton's music. Okay. Or the name Chris could be relevant here as well. Somebody here has a son in the military. I just heard that. I was hearing JD, so I don't know if that's somebody's initials or a name. Peggy. Parrish. I don't know. That could be somebody's last name. I was hearing Yugoslavia and Spain. Also Morocco. Somebody could be from those places. Colorado. Albania. Madrid. I was hearing Paris. I think that's Paris. Somebody could be French, okay, or be from France. I was hearing the name Gideon. And somebody could be, or maybe you were raised as like a Jehovah's Witness, or in that type of religion. Also kind of makes me think of like that somebody could have done like a missions trip. Okay, somebody could have done a missions trip. Like maybe you did a missions trip in your youth. Okay. I was hearing like Mexico. Somebody could be from Mexico, or maybe you did a missions trip in Mexico. I heard El Paso, and Twin Falls as well. I don't know where Twin Falls would be. I was hearing Mary Beth, so that could be somebody. And then somebody here could have, I don't know why I was getting this, but somebody could have had a dream recently where their teeth fell out. If you had a dream recently like that was about your teeth falling out or anything like that, or if this is like a repeated dream for you, let that be known that this is a sign of change. Okay, this could just be a symbolic of like spirit is showing me that it's time for change for you. Okay, you're gonna be going through something that's gonna change. Okay, now let's go ahead and see if we can get some letter tiles. Daisies might be significant too. Maybe some of you love daisies. Your name could be Daisy. We also have the fish here. Some of you could be into fishing, or somebody could be a Pisces. We have tools. Okay, so somebody here, it's almost like you could be a handyman, or you could really know how to fix things, or also Spirit wants you to know that you have a lot of tools in order to manifest what you want. It says, pay attention to how you feel. Yeah, because when you're manifesting, you have to pay attention to how you feel, like your attitude. Is it good? Is it, you know, are your vibes good? Are you high vibrating? Because if not, you're gonna, it's like the law of attraction, you're gonna attract how you feel. Okay, so Spirit just wants you to know that. We have the snowflake, so I think that that could mean something about winter time. It also tells me too, other than the winter time, like something could very special could happen in the winter time, but also snowflakes are unique. There's only like, it's just like a fingerprint. They're so unique. There's no two alike. Okay, so Spirit is talking here about your uniqueness. You're very unique in the way that you dress, the way that you look, your personality. Like, it just shows. Okay, you're very unique. We have defeat. Okay, so some of you, maybe like I said, like you've been through defeat, you felt beat up, but you didn't let it keep you down. You just kept going. Okay, we also have the eagle. Oh my gosh, like I have chills right now. I've got to ring my bell because pile 2, that was on your cards, the eagle. You've taken the eagle's perspective. Like I said, you could have a tattoo with wings, something with wings, a bird, an eagle, or you've just learned how to rise above things. We have the theater masks. Some of you could have, maybe you were a theater major, you studied theater, or maybe you were an actor. Some of you could be an actor, actress, or you could be in the social media spotlight, okay? Some of you, maybe you have your own YouTube channel, I don't know. We also have faith. Like, that's another confirmation. You have had the faith that it takes to move mountains when it seemed impossible. And because of your faith, your great faith, your spirit team is so proud of you. We have the banana split here with the little happy faces. This just tells me that your spirit guides really think you're a sweet person. Very sweet. We also have elite. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that we got that again. We had that in pile 1. Some of you may have come from pile 1. That tells me that you are very special, very unique. You could be a light worker, okay, part of like the chosen one collective. You are very special. There's a reason that you are here, that you found this video, okay? This is for you, okay? And if you haven't watched pile 1, I would say please do watch pile 1 because you're going to get something out of it. I'm pretty sure you will. We also have blinded. Your beauty and your light and your aura is so magnificent. It can literally, like, not literally, but it blinds people. Like, it's so bright. It's so bright. That's what I'm getting. We have focus. Focus on what you want to manifest, and it will come into fruition. And you know, it may take some time. I was just going to say that. Oh my gosh. It may take some time, but you're patient. That's what the cards were saying, is that you're patient. You're a patient person. And look here, we've got the clock. So it's all in divine timing. It's all taken care of. Your spirit guides they got this covered, and you're doing your part, and they want you to know that. Patience, I can't believe it. Patience and understanding. Like, what? This is crazy. You got patience and understanding, and I have chills now. That's crazy. We have confidence. Like, just be confident and believe in yourself and what you want. You're going to see it come to reality, okay? We have penguin with community, discipline, and grace. Like, people think that you handle issues with grace. People can see you as a true leader in your community. People can see you as a leader if you are in the social media spotlight. Like, many people see you as a good leader. You could be like a spiritual teacher. I just heard guru. You have so much to share. And you can share it in any way that you feel comfortable sharing, okay? It doesn't have to be in the spotlight. You don't have to be in the spotlight. But if you wanted to, you have a real gift for it, okay? And you have so much that you can teach people. Outstanding. You have outstanding energy. And it's so exciting to just be part of your energy. And, like, when people hear you speak, I think that they get excited. They get motivated. They get excited. You're such a positive person. So we have the clock for divine timing. We have 18 plus. Oh, we have beauty. This one here tells me that, like, people can kind of like think of you as very attractive, but sometimes they may go a little too far with their thoughts of you, because you may not even really, maybe you're very, very beautiful, but you're just not interested in some people. And you may be very selective or picky, but there's a lot of people who have a lot of thoughts about you that may not be exactly welcomed, okay, or like appropriate, because yeah, we got that, which means that there's people having kind of like naughty thoughts about you. Well, you're very beautiful, okay? We have beauty, like that's undeniable. You're, like I said in the very beginning, like you're very beautiful on the inside and out, and like you maybe in the past like you didn't give yourself enough credit for that, but like you're very beautiful. And I think that's why you're desirous, okay? A lot of people desire you, and a lot of people, they can't help it. They have thoughts about you. I was definitely getting that. I also heard the name Nadine. Just now I heard Nadine and Justine. Somebody's name could be Paresh, because I was hearing that Paresh, okay, too, in my mind. And somebody could be from New Delhi. I don't know. I was just hearing New Delhi or Delhi. I'm not sure if that's like a name, Delhi, or what, but maybe it's a place. Judith also is coming through here. Now, you can play Spiritual Scrabble here too if you want. It's really fun. You just look for words. So, like, somebody here, you could be like a technician, even like a nail technician. Somebody here could be from the UK. Somebody here could be an RN, a registered nurse. Somebody here, let's see. Okay, Spirit's showing you something interesting. Maybe you're all about like conserving, okay, saving the planet. Maybe you use your own bags when you go to the grocery store, or like maybe you use your own bags. You don't use plastic bags and stuff like that, and like you recycle, and you're very conscientious, some of you, because Spirit was bringing that through. Also, I heard magnetic, and I do see I don't see an E, but I was hearing magnetic, and everything's there for that word except the E, so I'll take it. I think that you have a magnetic personality. People are drawn to you. Somebody here has like RH negative blood. I know that sounds totally random, but I was seeing that RH negative. Somebody here could be currently like pregnant. Okay, I am seeing that. Of course, that's not going to be for everybody. Take what resonates and leave the rest. But somebody here is pregnant. If so, congratulations. Okay, it's always exciting. And I see talk. There could be somebody that wants to talk to you. Specifically, if you have like somebody on the other side, and if you're open to communicating with them, there's somebody that wants to talk to you. And by the way, that grandmother that came through in the beginning, you may see her name in here. And I'm just going to say a few names that Spirit gives me that may be your grandma, okay? So I was hearing like Elaine, okay, or Elena, Evelina, Marjorie, Diana or Diane, Sue, Lynn or Linda, Linda, Jean, Joanne or Joanna, Harriet, Connie, Colleen, Hattie Mae, Misha, Pearl, and Pooja. That's what I was hearing. And also I was hearing Bobby. Okay, that could be a nickname. Okay, so that's what I was getting. Let me know if this resonated with you. And of course, you never have to, but if you liked this reading and you want to be part of this awesome community, please hit subscribe and join the tribe. Thanks again for watching, and remember to watch however many piles that you were drawn to, because there might be multiple messages for you in each one. Like I said, like for this one, I think that pile 1 corresponded, and if you have the time and you want to, you can feel free to check it out. And if you need a personal reading from me, you can look in my description box for more information, or visit my website, www.mysticrosepsychic.com. My prices are really affordable, and it's always so much fun to connect with you all. By now, you might have heard about the opportunity to join my Patreon community. I offer 2 weekly readings. They are pick-a-card style, and they're all about spicy love readings, beauty, gossip, and there's some very deeply spiritual topics as well. So you really get to see all sides of me, because I enjoy doing lots of different types of readings. It's fun. So yeah, and you get to vote on the topics over there. And you also get full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already there in the library. So feel free to look in my description box below for more information. And if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on a link that I'll put in the description box below and head on over and check it out. It's so much fun. It's all about love and romance. And if you enjoy it, please be sure to hit subscribe over there too. And I would love to see you on over there. And also, I want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers, channel members, Patreon members. If you are interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, become a channel member today if you'd like, for only $5 a month. There's a link in my description box below that you can click on for more info if you're interested. And of course, it's never expected, but always appreciated if you'd like to donate to the channel. Feel free to look in my description box below for ways to donate. Of course, it's never expected, like I said, but it's always appreciated because it helps me to buy things for the channel. Anyways, thank you so much. Stay beautiful, and until next time, take good care. Bye. Hello, my group number 3. I hope you're doing well. So, if you chose Hematite or 1111 or Image 3, you're in the right place, okay? Today we're going to be looking at what do your guides think about you, how do they view you, and we're going to be getting into some confirmations at the end, so I'll be channeling throughout, and also at the end I'll have what's called a I don't know why I said that, confirmation segment, and I'll be using, oops, sorry about that, just give me a moment. Okay, I will be using letter tiles and charms and things like that to get some clear answers, okay? To make sure that this is definitely your pile. For those of you who enjoy the confirmations, and if you don't really like that segment, that's okay. You can skip on over it. Spirit, please be here now with me. Help me to deliver clear, concise, and accurate messages to my pile 3. All about the question at hand. Please speak through me as you always do. Please bring in light, peace, positivity, and protection. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. I will be using a few different decks here, okay? I always shuffle until I get like a kind of like a tingling sensation in my solar plexus area. And then I know that it's a good place to stop shuffling. Also, what can happen is sometimes when I'm shuffling, cards will fall out. And as long as it's not too many, then I usually take them. I hope that you all are doing well and having a great day so far. So I like these types of readings because we can get a lot of insight, and you never know what's going to come through. I'm being told to get one more. Okay. I'm excited to see how your spirit guides view you and why are they proud of you. We have Hunter, We have the Eagle. We have Judgment. We have Mirror. Boundaries. Answer the Call. Illumination. Protection. And Thriving. Wow. These are very beautiful cards. And some of you have watched piles 1 and 2. And the reason I know that is because there's threads of both in each of these. In some of these cards, there's threads of both piles. So if that's the case, that's awesome, because that means you were drawn to all three. And you can get something out of however many piles that you are drawn to. But I just love the imagery in these cards. And this is really exceptional here, because this is the Mirror card right here. And then here we have two people looking at each other. And it's kind of like they're mirroring something in each other. You're very protected, pile 3. You're very protected when it comes to love, when it comes to, like, if people, your spirit guides want you to know, if people try to, like, put bad juju on you or anything like that, that is not allowed. Your ancestors get very, very upset. They can know if people are talking about you, okay? They can see things that we can't always see. And they're protective of you. Very protective of you. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want to mess with your spirit guides, and your ancestors are very, very protective of you. They see you as somebody who can defend yourself, but they still help you out. I do see them like helping you out in the spiritual realm, and also intervening for you here in this reality. You're very illuminated. They see you as somebody who goes within, and you can find your answers within. You can connect to spirit very easily. And you're somebody who you see yourself very accurately. You're very honest with yourself, and some of you are here to do some big things, because of the fact that you're very real with yourself. You're very real with yourself. You don't lie to yourself. You have sparked something in others that makes them like really respect you. And moths could be very significant to you, and birds could be very significant to you as well. And giraffes here are significant. The animals here that are coming through are moths, eagles, and giraffes. Okay, you could have some animal spirit guides that are around you as well. And I am also sensing that you could have a wolf as a spirit guide as well. Okay. Yes, you're very highly protected, and I think that your spirit team, they're a bunch of baddies, okay? What do I mean when I say that? They're very protective, okay? Like, the energy that they give me is that they're fierce. They're fiercely loyal to you, and yeah, they don't let people mess around with you. So that kind of gives me the impression that, like, if people mess around with you, they end up getting some bad consequences, okay? Basically, I'll leave it at that. But, like, you know, you've put forth boundaries with people, and your guides are very, very happy about that, because that's what they want you to do, is, like, protect yourself and keep on putting up boundaries. Answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? You're here to be magical. You're here to go within. You're here to cultivate your own gifts and to cultivate life's magic. I just heard the word allure or alluring. You're very alluring. I think too that you have hypnotizing eyes and a hypnotizing presence about you, and you can really draw people in. And it's almost like you can stop time. That's what I was getting. Something about you stopping time. Like, I'm seeing a hand going like this. And you're very powerful. I feel like you are more powerful than you realize. You can almost make things come to a stop or a halt with just like showing up or being present. If you know what I mean, I guess you know what I mean, but it's kind of like giving those vibes of like almost like people have to stop and stare, or things, it seems like the world stops whenever you walk in, or everything turns to slow motion, you, because of your very powerful presence. You are firmly rooted. I'm seeing that with the trees here, and trees could be important. You could live by trees. Maybe you live by nature, or you spend a lot of time in nature. You could be a hunter. Maybe you do enjoy hunting, or just maybe you enjoy being in nature. It doesn't have to be hunting, but we do have the hunter here. It says track down your fears and desires. So you're getting in tune by going inward. You're getting more in tune with like what makes you happy and what makes you afraid, and facing those things. So like you're not afraid of doing the work, the hard work, and that could be soul work. And you've accepted some kind of mission here. Okay, so you were sent here to do some kind of mission, and part of that is to see things from a higher perspective with the eagle here. And with this card here, the Judgment, there's been a lot of eyes on you. You could be a social media influencer, okay, with the Judgment there. You could be somebody who is helping people to heal their shadows, okay? You yourself could be somebody who has healed your own shadow, and therefore you're a great asset. You've answered the call, though. You know that you were called here to be at this earth plane at this time for a special purpose. The way you see yourself, it's very positive, and I feel like you have a lot of self-love, and that's great. You are meant to help all kinds of people around the world, people that are like you and people that are different from you. You were called here, or you are meant to connect to the divine and connect to people. You are the kind of person that respects people. You love people. At the same time, you have a big boundary, so you don't mess with people that are not nice, that are not good, that do not want your best intentions. But like, you know, you've learned to listen to your heart. You've learned to also be playful, rise up above toxic situations, pull yourself out. Like you've pulled yourself up and out of bad situations. You're elevated. And your heart is very open, and your heart is healing. And you're able to help other people. You are called to teach love and to be humanitarian, and you also love animals a lot, and animals love you. That's what I'm getting, is like you're an animal advocate. You care for animals. I'm seeing like if you do have pets, they really love you. Like you can tell that. You can tell by the way they look at you, or like by the way they love whenever you pay attention to them. So what I'm really getting with this card here, with these two women looking at each other, they're all bound up in chains. They're looking at each other. I feel like that when people look at you, they really do see something very powerful in your eyes, something very transformative with that moth there. Moth is about transformation, endings, you know, endings and new beginnings, and moths can represent like the shadows and stuff. And I think that you really do help to open people's eyes, and so they can actually see things. But yeah, you could be in the spotlight with that, and you could be helping a lot of people. But like when people look in your eyes, they know that you're very connected to the divine, and people just want to pour their heart and soul out to you, or they want to be near you. They love your energy. People, it's almost like you can understand or grasp people's complexities. Like, I don't know if you've studied psychology or if it's because of the things you've been through, but it's like whatever it is, you're able to understand people like really, really well. Maybe it's from years of study, or it could just become something that's like natural to you, you know? But you are very open-minded, so I feel like you've always been open-minded. You may see orbs as well, or like, I'm even hearing that you could see things that other people don't see. You believe in miracles, I know that. You could see a lot of angel numbers or repeated numbers. Your guides and ancestors, your whole spirit team likes to send you signs and like repeated numbers. And 1111 is a master number, so that's what you chose, and it's for like new beginnings, and it also can be like, it can represent like twin flame energy. So I do think that like there's a new era, okay? I'm hearing like it's time for something like to start within your life. I can see this person like looking over the horizons. You've answered the call. You've looked within. Now you know. Now you know what you want and deserve. You know who's on your team. You know who's not on your team. And speaking of that, it's like you may have some people that are for you. You may have some people that are against you. You're pretty good about meeting somebody and being able to kind of get their vibes from them and see if they're a good vibrational match for you. You're somebody who enacts change, and not everybody's gonna like you. I get the feeling that people either love you or hate you, and maybe that's been like your life story. Okay, you evoke strong emotions in people's spirit, just told me. And I don't know why I'm seeing like an image of a snowman. Some people may think that you're cold, but they've got it wrong. But maybe that's like your exterior. They think that you're cold, but you're not, like at all. But your guides know how really warm-hearted you are. And you're very, very sweet, very, very kind. You've been hurt though, I can tell that. Like you may be like a little defensive, and it may be like a defense mechanism that, or you could even have like a lot of cancer in your chart, but it's like there's like a hard outer shell proverbially that protects you, that you kind of have as like a way to protect yourself. You could also be enduring some like ascension symptoms. So you could be getting like I want to say like tingling in your hands, or like tingling anywhere in your body really, at certain odd times of the day. You could get really strange synchronicities that really get your attention. License plates, like messages on license plates, and like just, I want to say like weird stuff, like what most people would say is weird stuff, okay? You could even see apparitions, or like you could see spirits, or just, yeah, you're seeing things that like people don't see, because you see it all, and you can almost like pierce the veil, I was hearing, and you can see things in people that they can't even see in themselves. That's what I was hearing with like looking at this one. Your spirit guides are really viewing you as somebody who is a fighter. You're strong, you've gotten through so much, and you're leaving behind a lot of garbage, things you don't need, and you're going into a place in time where you're going to be getting a lot of like recognition, and finally getting really what you deserve. And that's awesome. That's actually exciting. I just heard like you can put down the weapon. I don't know why I heard that. Maybe because I was like looking at this, and I literally heard like you can put down your weapon. Like you're very, very highly protected, and some of you maybe sometimes you don't feel very protected, or you don't know how much you're loved and protected, but you really are. And what you should be doing is like just almost like trying to trust, or like be getting ready for this sense of calm that's going to wash over you, and this feeling of answers coming in that you've been seeking for a while, and like a feeling of gratitude, and like I said, like grounding and calmness washing over you. Like waves. It's like waves washing over you. You're going to be getting answers and feeling so almost like relief, okay, coming your way. you are learning a lot of lessons going throughout this life. Some have been in love and romance, some have been lessons about how you yourself can grow. I feel like there were a lot of people in your life that were triggered by you, because something about a mirror here, something about you showing people like something that they didn't want to see in themselves, and then they blamed you, or like, you know what I mean, like they, like with this mirror card, this one here, mirror, it's almost like people can like look at you and see like something in you that triggers them, something that they see in you that they blame you or criticize you, but they're seeing something that they don't like about themselves. So you might have been getting like the blame, or the, I don't know, like, yeah, the blame for things which never was your fault. And never, there were just some things that never were your fault, and you might have been accused of different things. Sometimes even our parents can do this, okay, to us as children. And if that happened to you, I am sending you so much love and light, because that is not cool, not easy to go through. But yeah, like your own parents could have like judged you too harshly. And I feel like one of the lessons that your guides are saying in this lifetime has been for you to be strong, get strong enough so you could either have a voice and speak up and defend yourself, or defend others as well, but especially yourself, to be a self-advocate. And your guides are so literally proud of you for doing this. You really took your power back. You really broke some karmic cycles. And you really are an ultimate mirror for people, and I think that can be a difficult path. Because people sometimes see things in you that it does trigger them. I hope that makes sense. There are people that would like to copy you or compete with you. They don't understand why you trigger them. You could have had siblings that were acting jealous of you, okay, when you were growing up. They were very competitive with you. Maybe they were comparing themselves to you, because that's what Spirit was telling me. Yeah, I think that's a confirmation. I feel like there were people around you that you couldn't trust, that also you wanted to trust, but they might have been competing with you your whole life, or they didn't allow you to like fully express yourself, or like when you did, maybe they would like not listen to you or like not respond to you. That's such a awful thing to do, but you know what? You're living an empowered life because you got through all this. And like I said, I'm sending you a lot of light and love, because that can be so difficult. But like, you really are a survivor here, and you've gotten yourself through this. You're empowered, and you can choose now how you want to live, okay? And if you want to live an empowered life, you have the divine right to do that. You have gifts, you have talents. This is why people wanted to shut you up. You have great ideas. Some people were scared of your ideas. Some people were scared of the things or that you either were telling them, or like some of the dreams you might have had. Maybe you had very prophetic dreams as a child, but I do feel and sense that there could have been some maybe hyperly religious people around you who may have tried to shut you up or shut you down. Okay, and you felt victimized, and my heart goes out to you for that. But yeah, you felt like the victim, but now you're free from that. Your divinity triggered them, okay? And sometimes you may still encounter people that it does this to. Just know that that's what's going on. If people get triggered by you and you're not understanding why, that's what's going on. But I feel like also you're so special, and now that you're like realizing your light, you're really aware of who you are. You're seeing yourself in a more accurate light. Like, you're seeing how helpful you are. You're seeing how many people's lives you've touched. And yeah, I do think that because you've been a really good person and a very sweet soul, you have such good things coming your way. Now, will there always be jerks and people that are not nice? Yes, there always will be. But you, at least you know what to do. I feel like you have all the tools in your tool chest. You know what to do. And you can trust yourself. You can trust your intuition that you know what to do. And I find it interesting that we have, this is beautiful. We have thriving. Here we have the hunter. And this kind of reminds me of like going from like surviving. Because, you know, you think of like hunting for food so you can survive. So it kind of reminds me of like going from striving, or not striving, going from surviving, just like getting by, to thriving. So like now you're really, really able to thrive. And that is so exciting. I mean, think about all the beautiful things that can come about now that you have discovered this. Like, I'm just grateful that you discovered the light inside of you. It's so beautiful. It's like a celebration. Look at the light behind coming out of the trees and the horizon. It's just beautiful. Just beautiful. And like, you can truly love the person that you see in the mirror. And you know who you are. And you know that, like, if there was anybody who put you down, the things that they said weren't true. They were not true. They were never true. People, you know, they may have lied to you to cover up who you really are. You know you're very special. So you've put up some boundaries. And I think that's one of the best things you've ever done. And your guides are protecting you so much. So fiercely. I think this is a beautiful card. It's got like... it almost looks like lightning in the background, but like the lightning's coming down, but like the tree is standing firm, and it is protected, and you are very protected. And things are changing for the better now that you're like inner illuminated, and now that you're really thriving, and like you're not believing like anybody's lies. You're opening up yourself to like true love, okay? The love of yourself can open you up to being able to accept love from others. It can strengthen your current relationship. It can draw new love to you. It's amazing. So Spirit is giving you a promise of like strengthening your relationships, okay, with people who are respecting you, okay, and showing you true love. This is the confirmation segment, so if you don't enjoy this part, you don't have to watch it. But for those of you who do enjoy it, I hope that you will enjoy it. Please remember to like this video and also leave a comment if you can, because those two things really help. Even if you just like leave an emoji or something, that always just really helps. I'm gonna like read the astro dice, and then if none of these like fit with you, that's okay. Let's just keep going, because I'm going to be channeling some names and putting letter tiles out and doing channeling, okay? And then we'll do some charms. So we've got Leo, Taurus, Virgo, and Pisces. You could have any of those signs in your sun, moon, or ascendant. You could have been born in October, July, or August. If you were born in October, you could be a Scorpio or Libra, depending on which day in October you were born. And then we have the 7th month, which is July. So you could be a Cancer or Leo, depending on which day in July you were born. And then August, that could signify a Leo or Virgo, depending on which day in August you were born. Specific birthdays are October 10th, October 7th, October 8th, October 18th, October 17th, and July 7th, July 10th, July 8th, July 15th, July 17th, July 18th, August 8th, August 7th, August 10th, August 17th, August 18th, August 25th, okay? Just for specific birthdays, but that's not going to resonate with everybody. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and put some letter tiles out, and I'm going to go ahead and channel some names, maybe locations, occupations, or whatever. If I don't say your name, I might say a family member's name. Let that be confirmation if you hear like people's names that you know. Also, I was going to say, if you don't hear me say your name, first, middle, or last name, it's okay. It doesn't mean this isn't your pile. It just means that you can look for your initials or name spelled out in the tiles. You can duplicate letters if you need to. If everything's there except one letter, it still counts. I'm seeing meow. Somebody here could have a cat. You could even see your cat's name in the tiles if you have a cat, or even if you had a cat in the past who is with you in spirit, you could see this cat's name. I'm hearing Gregory. I was hearing Symphony. Taprika. Amina. Gabriel. Also, I heard ballet, so I don't know. Somebody could have studied ballet. Marie, Mary, Corinne, Kylie, Adam, Dawn, John. The last name Ramos, so somebody's last name could be Ramos. Ruby, Riley, Raylin, Alexa, Leon, Monica, Monique, Aubrina, Whitney, Anne, Simon, Lane, Lalena, Brookie, Crystal, Hunter, Sonia, Shayna, Shaylin, Shayla, Cody, the last name Swan, I don't know, that could be somebody's last name too. Nani, Tess or Teresa, Tessa, Marilyn, Kendra, Rachel, Rochelle, Shelby, Nikisha, Harry, Tom, Julia, Shane, Chevy. Somebody here could play like a wind instrument, okay? Because I was hearing saxophone, so somebody could play the saxophone. Somebody could work for the IRS, okay? That could be you or somebody close to you. I'm seeing Kim or Kimberly. I heard Nehemiah, Nevaeh, and Heaven. Sam. Somebody could be from Texas. I was hearing Houston. I heard Adrian. And then I was hearing county jail. Somebody could work at a jail, like as a guard or whatever. I heard Sacramento, El Paso, the name Cherish. Okay, somebody's name could be Cherish or Charity. Chastity. I was hearing Charleston, Buffalo. I don't know where that is, but Buffalo, Pierre, and Wichita. Todd. I'm seeing somebody here that's like wearing, it looks like a fencing uniform. It does. It looks like a fencing or a ninja uniform. So maybe somebody here likes fencing or is like into like ninjas, okay? Somebody here could really like Kim Kardashian, or like maybe there's somebody here who really resembles Kim Kardashian. I think you all know what she looks like, but in case you don't, let me show you. Okay, so this is what Kim looks like, at least nowadays. This is her. She has a very tiny waist, and she wears corsets. Maybe some of you look like her. Here she is again. Maybe you have some of her mannerisms, or something about her style that you like, or that you embody. Okay, so that's coming through. I heard the name Sherry. And I don't know why I was hearing like some people like to drink sherry. Maybe that's like your favorite like kind of wine or whatever. I think sherry is a type of wine. Somebody could own their own clothing line. That would be so cool. If you do, that is so cool. Because I'm seeing like Kimora Lee Simmons, which I know she does like the baby fat. So whenever Spirit shows me that, it makes me think of like fashion, clothing design, and I think she was a model too. She's really pretty, very tall. I might as well show you what she looks like. She's come up in some of my other readings. You could look like her. Okay, this is what Kimora looks like. She's really pretty. So yeah, here she is again. She has a great sense of fashion. Like I said, like she owns baby fat clothing design, and like I think it's a perfume too. Okay, I don't know why this song keeps coming back to me, but I keep hearing If It's Meant to Be, It'll Be by Baby Rexha or BB Rexha. So maybe that song has something to do with you and maybe somebody special to you. Maybe you and your twin flame. I don't know if you can resonate with that or not. If it's meant to be, it'll be. You could be in like a twin flame separation or on a twin flame journey right now. And I was hearing Steve and the name Rex. So somebody could also be an x-ray technician, and somebody here could be a cashier, and I'm seeing somebody also who could be either a bartender or waitress, and then somebody who works in film, or maybe is like an influencer or something like that. Because yeah, I'm like, I heard film and I'm seeing part of it here in the letter tiles. Maybe some of you have been in a movie. I am seeing movies, or you love to watch movies. Maybe you're the type of person that can like binge watch movies, like romance movies and like rom-coms and stuff like that. I know I can do that sometimes, like during the holidays. I'm guilty. I love it. I love those like holiday rom-coms that are like from the Hallmark Channel and whatever. Like, they're cheesy sometimes, but like honestly, they're so good. I heard the name Sienna and I heard Sierra also. It always makes me think of like Sierra Nevada when I hear that. And now Spirit is showing me like Arizona. So those could be important locations to you. Spirit is drawing my attention to this black obsidian. So just know you're very protected. Okay? Black obsidian is for grounding. Let's go ahead and look at some letter tiles here. I'm sorry, not letter tiles. Charms. Blah. Okay. So we have holding back. There's a song that is coming to my mind. Hold back the river. Let me look in your eyes. I think it's by James Blunt, but I'm not sure. Holding back. Somebody could be holding back their romantic feelings from you. Like, somebody could be holding back what they want to give you, like flowers, or they want to give something to you, but they're holding back. People are seeing your growth, and your guides are seeing your growth. Like, they're very proud of how much you've grown. Like, you've come so far. It says, your first breath took mine away. Your guides have been with you. Some of your guides have been with you since the first breath, and even before that. And some of them are new. Okay? So if you've had like friends or family members that have passed away, they're with you now too as your spirit guides, and you could see their name in here. And that could be like a grandfather, grandmother, a parental figure, anybody. Okay? It says be mine. This one, there really is like a love connotation here. And I mean, look at this too. Cupid's bow through a heart. Somebody is in love with you, but they may be trying to hold back. It says 999, I am unique. You are very unique, and your guides see you that way. They're very proud of you. We have this CD, and it's for like a mixtape. It says punk on it. Somebody is like listening to music and thinking about you, okay? And your angels and guides communicate to you through music, which is exciting. So much fun to like be driving in the car, and then you turn on the radio when you're just thinking about a song, and then there it is. That's your angels and guides doing that for you, okay? Just to show you how much you're loved. And then look at this. Like, what? I can't believe this. 11:11, I am awakening. Like, I can't make this up. Look at that. Can you see that? Pile 3. That almost brings me to tears. Like, I have chills all over. It's, you are awake, okay? And you're awakening more and more every day, and your guides are so freaking proud of you, okay? Like, seriously. That is so beautiful. And then we have nervous. Some of you, sometimes you're nervous, or you may feel nervous. If you ever feel that way, give it up to God or your spirit team or the universe or whatever you call it. Just give it up. If there's something you can't handle on your own, it's okay to give it up and say, can you handle this for me? I can't do this alone. We have dandelion, which is a significant plant here that means faithful, loving, joy. So your guides see you as somebody who's faithful, loving, and joyful. We also have Capricorn here, which means that your guides are proud of you for working hard, saving up your money, like you're doing the best you can. You also never give up faith or hope. You're doing great. One of the other piles had that same symbol. We have the shell, okay? You could have a tattoo of a shell somewhere on your body, or some of you may have like bathroom decor that's like shell themed. Some of you really love the ocean, or you could even be like a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. And we have Sankofa, which is a Dinkaran symbol for learn from the past. So your guides and your spirit team is so proud of you because you really do seem to learn from your past, and you notice patterns, and like you try not to repeat things, okay? Like you're trying to learn your lessons and like spot them so that you can just move on from them, you know, and like not have to repeat same old lessons again and again. It says stir up excitement and selling. Some of you could be, this is exciting, some of you could be selling things online. Some of you could be in sales. Some of you have a product like that you will sell. Like this could be like a book you're writing, or something you're working on, maybe artwork or a song. Some of you have something that you're going to be selling. It's going to be, you know, something you can make money from, and it's something that you're passionate about. Okay? That's so exciting. And you can continue here too to like play spiritual Scrabble. It's really fun to do. But yeah, I was just gonna say that I wanted to say a few more things before I end the video. That you never have to, but if you would please press like and comment comment, that would be really helpful, okay, to the channel and to this video to help get it out to more people. I don't usually do topics like this, so I'm hoping that the right people will find it, and by you pressing like and comment, you will help this video get out to the people who, so that the people who are meant to find it can find it, okay? So thank you. And thank you just so much for watching and being here. And if you enjoyed this, please subscribe and join the tribe. I'd love to have you be part of this community. And if you need a personal reading, you can look in my description box below. I have very affordable prices. You can even look at my website for more info, www.mysticrosepsychic.com. I'll link that in the description box. Yeah, my prices are very affordable, and it's always a lot of fun to connect with y'all. And by now you might have heard too that I do have a Patreon that you can join if you want more readings from me. I offer a variety of readings. I do 2 a week on there. They are like, some of them are spicy style, all about like love, and some are like related to beauty or even gossip, and some are very deeply spiritual topics, kind of like today's. So, you know, you get to vote on the topics over there, and you also get full unlimited access to hundreds of videos that are already in my library, so feel free to check it out. There's more info in my description box below about that. And if you haven't yet checked out my sister channel, Mystic Rose Tarot Collective, feel free to click on the link in my description box below and head on over there, check it out. It's so much fun. It's all about love and romance, and if you really enjoy it, please be sure to subscribe over there too. I would love to see you over there. And finally, I want to say a big thank you to all of my viewers and subscribers and channel members and Patreon members. If you're interested in supporting the channel and receiving a few extra perks, become a channel member today for only $5 a month. It's never expected, but always appreciated. And if you'd like to donate monetarily to the channel, that would be awesome. There's more info on how to do that in my description box below. But yeah, no, it's never expected, but always appreciated. It helps me to buy things for the channel, such as tarot cards and oracle cards, to help keep things fun and interesting on this channel, and also tea light candles and sage and different things like that. Anyways, thanks so much. Stay beautiful, pile 3, and until next time. Bye.